Hello everybody, this is your boy Kenneth reporting from the KTookes spot, giving y'all a brand new video, and it's movie review, the TV One Unsung film feature debut that they've done, spinoff of the Unsung series that comes on TV One called Love Under New Management, the Miki Howard Story, and it was 2 hours long, and it was based on the R&B legend Miki Howard, who had amazing hits. I'm not going to go into all the hits because I'm going to be talking about all that when you guys see this movie review. But overall, anybody that knows Miki Howard, and Miki Howard, if you're watching this, after watching this movie, I have a great deal of respect for you more. Even though I've always had the utmost respect for you, I love you more from watching this movie. Now, Love Under New Management, the Miki Howard Story, it was really good from beginning to the end. And you really got to see the inside of Miki Howard, who grew up, you know, her mother being Josephine Howard, who had a group with Josephine in the Caravans. Hopefully I said that right. I may not pronounce some things right, so guys, forgive me on that. But it was a gospel. Her mother, Josephine Howard, sang for gospel, and Miki Howard had joined her mother, you know, singing gospel in church and everything. But some things went down that in her childhood that was really really made you be like, wow. And I think I'll say probably like when she was 16, from how the movie was featured, her mother, Josephine's boyfriend, tried to rape her. Her mother's boyfriend didn't rape her, but he tried to. And her mom walked in, and Josephine Howard, who in the movie was played by Vanessa Bell Calloway. So Vanessa Bell Calloway, you did a great job playing Miki Howard's mother. And I mean, you really did a great job. And I mean, not saying it being no bull or anything, I was really like blown away because I'm a huge fan of yours, Miss Vanessa Bell Calloway. Did your thing on that. But it really made you be like, wow, her mom just kicked her out. And you just like, wow, why would she do that to her child? Took her boyfriend's side more than her child. And he trying to make excuses like, oh, she was just half naked in front of me, trying to flaunt her body in front of him, which I'm like, bull, you was being nasty, dude. And, you know, she lived with her friend Tracy, her friend's mom Tracy, and she went through a lot of crapola, and she met Auggie Johnson, who was one of her first loves, and she had 2 sons with him, Brandon and Nick, and you got to really see how that unfolded, and how Auggie, you know, got her into the music because he knew she could sing and everything, and you got to really see her sing background with everybody. And eventually, they did a demo together. You know, there was a lot was going on. But her mother was going through lung cancer. And then right around the time when her mother was going through lung cancer, she lost her mom. She had friends named Andre and Daryl, and they were friends who helped her produce her demo for Atlantic Records. And Sylvia Rhone heard it and was blown away. Sylvia Rhone was played by LisaRaye McCoy, who you guys know was in the Players Club. She did Single Ladies, All of Us. She's done so much body of work. And LisaRaye McCoy, if you're watching this, you did your thing, sister girlfriend. You're like my big sister in my head, but you did your thing. I'm giving you 2 pounds right there. But you got to see how Atlantic Records shaped Miki Howard's career with songs like Come Share My Love, which is one of my favorite songs from Miki Howard. And a lot of you guys, if you don't know what Miki Howard's name is, her government name is Michelle Howard. But you got to hear, if you hear say Michelle Howard or say Michelle, that was her government name. But you know, we know her as Miki, you know, for a stage name. But you got to see it. And then, you know, when Come Share My World was becoming Come Share My Love, I'm saying Come Share My World, Come Share My Love was huge. She met Chaka Khan. They became friends. And, you know, Chaka Khan was one of the ones that with Chaka Khan, her daughter, her real life daughter named Indira Khan played her, and looks a split image of her mother. And you know, the way the movie was portrayed, like Chaka Khan was one of the ones that got her into drugs and everything. But she was just like, nah. But then when things started to develop, you got to see when she had the song called "Baby Be Mine." That's when she met Gerald Levert, and that's who the song was about. And you guys know Gerald Levert, and Darius McCrary, who you guys may remember as most know him as Eddie Winslow from Family Matters, played Gerald Levert. And Darius, if you're watching this, you know you my boy, and you did your thing as Gerald Levert. And hopefully Unsung, y'all do a movie on Gerald Levert soon after this blows up. But you got to see how the relationship with Miki Howard and Gerald Levert developed. And they did a duet too that was huge called "That's What Love Is." And then when their love started developing a little bit more, that was really her her man. You got to really see that relationship. You got to see through the ups and downs, and then she got to see how he was going through his own personal demons going on. She found prescription pills, and she found him unconscious in the bed, out in his bathroom. She's trying to get him help and everything, and then right around the time she met the other man in her life, Eddie, who was I couldn't stand him. She was dating him for a couple months, and then that's when the relationship was starting to develop. Eazy-E came up in the restaurant. The rapper Eazy-E, the late Eazy-E, who you guys know. I didn't know Miki Howard and Eazy-E knew each other like that. I was like, okay. And then you got to see more of what Miki Howard, her song Love Under New Management, developed. And a lot of people don't realize Miki Howard was influenced by Billie Holiday, Aretha Franklin, a lot of other people. And then you got to see how things kind of got a little ups and downs with her relationship with Sylvia Rhone, because of her man Eddie, who she had a daughter with. He was kind of really ruined her reputation, and then she had to move to Giant Records, and the deal didn't work out well. She had a manager named Carl who was really snorting up her money. He wasn't paying her money, and she called Eddie because that was her last resort. Eddie fought Carl, punched him to death, and then Eddie gonna punch Miki, and I just wanted to really smack the crap out of him. And then that's when drugs started to play a huge role in Miki Howard's life more. And she just really had a lot going on where she was just trying to get high, and then she got high. She was trying to get high singing her biggest hits, and it didn't really develop that well. Where the audience was booing her, and then she got arrested for having her car on the road, and the police caught her, had to arrest her, and then her friend came to bail her out of jail just for being high. Gerald Levert was trying to get her help. She didn't want it because they had a little fallout. And then she also dealt with a drug dealer who was supplying her with these. And then he was talking about, you got to do like what these other hoes do. She smacked the crap out of him. Damn near kicked his ass. And you got to see her really take charge and saying, I ain't taking no crap from no dude, nobody. And then she really, when times really came, when she had her lowest, she went to a rehab center, and she got the help she needed. And then to find out her nose was broken from her man Eddie knocking her out. Like, her vocals were fine, but just her nose was broken where she couldn't breathe, and so she got the surgery on that. And then things started to go back in her life where she started trying to mend her relationship with Sylvia Rhone. Sylvia Rhone saying, oh, can you help me out or whatever? Like, no concert promoters were booked me or anything. And she said, no, you got this. You can do it on your own. You've done it before. You can do it again. So Miki Howard turned out to just be independent, and then things started developing more for her. And right when that was going on, her comeback was coming together. She got to open for the OJs and everything for the concert. Well, got to be in part of the OJ's concert, which is Gerald Levert's father, Eddie Levert, who's in that group. And Gerald Levert, they met again, and things started, they just came back just being friends, but you could tell Gerald Levert was the love of her life. And I was hoping that things would have developed more between them. But I know it did, but I know we all wish that would happen, and that's when I may spoil some things, so y'all just forgive me. She got a call and found out he was dead. You guys know 2016, Gerald Levert died from insomnia and just with overdose of prescriptions. So it took a toll on her life, and then right when she was getting things back together, she was about to relapse, but she got a call from Chaka Khan saying that she's getting help. She's in rehab, and she stopped the crap, got herself together. Her ex, Eddie, was trying to get back and try to say, oh, she's nothing. Oh, you this hoe, you this bitch. Trying to call her name. So forget my language, but I'm just letting you know how the movie came across. But overall, she kicked his ass, and I was like, that's right, Miki, you handle your business. And she really just developed things back and did the work for God, and her life came back full circle. And that's just how the movie was. I know I may have given you too much, but that's just, if you guys want to watch Love Under New Management, the Miki Howard Story, it will really blow your mind. I have a lot more respect for Miki Howard. I always did, but I wish they would have showed her when she was doing the movie Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson and Tupac, but they didn't. But I know it was a 2-hour movie, so you can only do but so much. But overall, it was a great movie. TV1, you did a fantastic job. Miki Howard, if you're watching this, I love you. I may be bragging too much, but I really do love you. And I would love to do it. If you come to Miami, I would love to do an interview with you one day for the KTookes spot. And hopefully we can get that going one day. When the stars align and when God wants it to be right, we can make that happen. And you guys can watch it. You know, TV1's going to be playing it. It came on 7 o'clock p.m., you know, on Sunday, June 12th. But you know they're going to be repeating it like crazy. So I'll be surprised if you guys see it replaying so many different times. And go out and support it. And TV1, shout out to you guys. Peace to you guys. And pow! Now, if you guys want to keep up with me, I am on Twitter and Instagram at KTookes. The show that you're watching on YouTube, the KTookes Spot, it does have a Twitter page at KTookes Spot. And make sure you please thumb this video by liking it. Make sure you share the video and make sure you comment if you've seen the TV1 Unsung premiere film of Love Under New Management, the Miki Howard Story. Let me know what you all really think about it. If you've seen it already, what were your favorite parts? Do you feel like you have a new respect for Miki Howard? I want to know what you guys really think about it if you've seen it already. And also make sure you please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's so simple. You push the subscribe button down here and then you push the bell icon to get notifications for every time I drop videos. And you are more than welcome to watch some of my previous videos when I first started YouTube to up to now, just in case if this may be your first time watching me. Anyone know what your boy Kenneth, aka KTookes of the KTookes Spot does, you're more than welcome to do that at your own time and risk, because I know everybody has their own time and precious time to do. And that's all I have to say. So this is your boy Kenneth, sign off from the KTookes Spot, and you guys have a blessed one. And you guys will see me again next time when I drop another new video or two, or maybe multiple. So, bye-bye.